Hello and welcome back to the colony with Man and the Ants. We are once again playing Planet Coaster Career Mode Extras. And we are doing, what are we doing? Festive Funlands? Festive Funlands, yes. Where we have to use all this beautiful Christmas themed scenery to attract, mainly to attract visitors to the park. That's not what I wanted at all. I wanted the first thing I clicked on. Senior rating and attracting visitors to park. That's what it's all about. Paying off the loan, that'll come. So basically, we've just got to build a lot of stuff. Make it look pretty. That's all we really need to do. Says there's a lot of litter in the park. It's really not. There's really... Oh, there's a little bit down there, look. Alright, fine. So apparently we shall need to put some bins down by the entrance because people can't be trusted to even manage to get into the park without creating a mess. Typical. Alright. Well, let's speed everything up because we should be making money and we don't have much money at all. That's a problem. It's going to make the beginning of the video a little bit slow. I'll tell you that for nothing. We should be making money, but we're really not. We are really not. Wish there were more rides. I'm a little bit thirsty. We did build... Yeah, I did build a food and drink place. Yeah, donuts and coffee we got. Donuts and coffee. So that's taken care of. Starting to just about creep up, but not exactly what I'd call shooting up there. The rides are relatively busy. Popular enough that there's enough people in the queue to fill them up. Well, I'd say it's getting there, but it's going slow, isn't it? Do we want to put a small, like, $2 and $1 fee on just to get a little bit more money? It's going at full whack, and so far we've made $400. What do we need to build our next ride? We built that one because it was cheap, didn't we? $1,200 or $900 for them. We got teacups. So really, yes, we're $1,200 for the carousel, but that's not exactly an exciting ride. It'd be nice to get another exciting ride in, wouldn't it? To go with the, what is that? The Cycola, that's 4. Yeah, so that's going to be the most exciting ride. So if I could get like the Hammer Swing with Sundial, Hammer Swing, 2,200. Yeah, well, I guess we'll just wait. There's the wonderful snowman that we built with our own fair hands. Looking beautiful, I must say, beautiful. Yeah, last month we made $169. It's not a huge amount. Not a huge amount by any stretch of the imagination. So what else we can look at while we're waiting? We've got all this beautiful scenery up here. It's probably just going to go to waste because we can't really use that for a queue or anything. We've got this path that goes straight through little Candyland Mountain, which we're going to join up with this one here when we get a moment. And when we get enough money, of course, because I haven't really got enough money to go throwing it at pass at the moment. As you can see, the edge of the map is here. So we've got a little bit on this side to play with. If we wanted to or needed to, hopefully we won't need to. We've got this area in here. So basically we'll build a lot of flat rides around here. And then if we need to, we might build like a coaster coming off there and coming down here or something. There's a fair amount of space at the back there. So it's pretty much where that line there is. But again, it's all very uneven terrain. It's going to be a bit of a pain to build in. So we are getting there. We are getting there with our money. Just another 300 or so to go. Then we can build the old Hammer Swing. It's a little bit of space up here as well, actually, isn't there? So I might try fitting some rides in off the main path up there as well. It also means that it will split the traffic between the two directions as well, which would be a little bit useful. Right, is that enough? That's just about enough, isn't it? Oh, bigger than I expected. Bigger than I expected. I could put it up there like that. Doesn't seem like the worst idea in the world. Ah, hang on. Where's the queue going to go? Take that back. Try again. Where's the old box? There's the old box. So if I put it there, gives me a little bit of space for a queue down the bottom there. So the entrance we'll put around there. The exit there. We'll connect that up to the... Oh, hang on. Hang on a gosh darn moment. Just a little tiddlywink. We can't. What can we do? Flatten to surface? Ooh, no, hang on. Hang on. No. Undo all of that. Oh! Undone too far. How to make that smaller? Much smaller. I don't know if I'm going to do much with this. Chisel smooth? We just put the exit there, couldn't we? Let's just do that. Let's do that. I'm going to leave it where it is. So the entrance, I think will be okay if we put it there. The exit we shall put... Where is my exit? There it is. There. Does not need to be that big at all. So it can go there. We can get a path off it. So we'll swing the path via all these little wonderful things down here. Oh, there's a random candy cane all the way over there, look. Weird, we'll go around that. Okay, so 34% scenery straight off the bat isn't too bad. So we'll put down a couple of bins for the disgusting public. We'll put down one of these benches because I do like them. I do like them. And then what else? Little bit of everything. So we'll do a couple of lollies. Well, what I mean is we'll do a couple of each of the lollies. Some of the candy canes, or the little ones we can have a fair few of. Dot those around at random. Medium ones. And some of the larger ones. I mean, might not be doing too bad. Oh, 59. We have got a little way to go yet, so we'll put some presents around. Oh, haven't done our snowman. So that's something we need to do immediately. Blueprint. No, what blueprint? Statues. There he is. There he is. Creepily welcoming people into the ride. So we'll put him down there. Now where did we get to? We did 2 of the presents. So do a few of these. And then we're on to the confectionery. Might make this little confectionery corner down here. Or maybe not for the big one. Just one of each for some reason. That's all they're going to get. Just one of each. Anything more is just greedy. How are we doing? 90. Not enough. Not enough. So, let's whack down a few more of these little ones. Oh, one on the candy cane, but that's fine. Candy goes with candy. I've decided that's okay. So one of our staff members is unhappy. We'll take a look at that in a moment. First of all, we'll bop this up to 850. Open her up. Excellent. Right, so let's have a look at that staff member. Where is he? Low workload, I think, is making him happy. So let's just give him a pay rise. I'll keep him going for the moment. So what are people saying about... Did I just lose $500? Wish there were more rides and I'm not queuing that long. Well, both of those things are quite good, really. There will be more rides and, you know, queue or don't queue, I guess. You don't have many options in it, do you? Bit more money made that month, that's good to see. So we need to get our scenery rating up another 9 yet. Now I could just bash out a load of random stuff to get it up. But seeing as we're struggling for money a little bit, there's not too much point in doing that quite yet. I might need to think about flattening out this terrain a bit. That's what I might need to do. Do we need to do that now? We probably don't need to do that now because we could fit another ride in there quite easily. Maybe another one next to that as well. And we've got lots of space up here, so we probably don't want to worry about that quite yet. It's a little bit over the top. So we've got a bit of money again. The Venetian Carousel is probably next. That's also quite small. So that's going to work out okay. So if we pop that down there. Put the entrance... I don't think I can go on that. Oh, I don't know if it's going to go there either. Guess we'll find out. Guess we will find out. Let's try that again, see if it'll auto-connect. There we go, beautiful. Ah, it will go there, perfect. Almost. So this is going to go over here, steal some of that lovely, lovely scenery. And we'll pop it down there. So 67% scenery straight away. Beautiful. Where are... Oh, there's the bins. There we go. And one seat, because that is tradition. Apparently. I think we'll just make this one a present one, he says. Immediately if you get in. He has to build a snowman yet. No, I'm not having that. And again. So let's go and build our snowman. It looks like he's facing the right direction straight away, which is beautiful. How are we doing? 87. Not quite there. Not quite there. Where's my recent? So a few more presents haphazardly scattered around. And how's that? 97, very close. So let's put some tiny candy canes as well. We'll just smash a few of those down there. And that should be enough. Oh, it's not quite. Pressing all the wrong buttons there as well. Wonderful. Where is our large candy cane? Ain't gonna mess around now. Venetian Carousel. You wanna play games? We will play games. There we go. So we'll pop that one up to 5. We won't do the full $2 for it because these rides don't tend to do that well in terms of money. But we, on the other hand, are doing okay in terms. Look at the queue for the hammer swing. That's doing beautiful. That is doing beautiful. So one thing we are going to need to do is get some research going. We have a few coasters. We have 3 coasters, in fact. So we'll use those at some point. We'll use those blueprints rather than faffing too much. We are going to need to research a few other rides, I think, though. Just standard rides. So let's get a couple of researches going. And what do we need to build? We need to build the sundial and the bumping derby. So let's see if we can get a sundial in. It's not going to go over... Oh, will it go over? No, it's not going to go over that side. Let's see what it's like if we put it about there then. Mental is how that is. We are not going to... We are not going to be able to get that exit set there at all, are we? We can put it there, though. That's not too bad. Let's do that. Now, I didn't worry too much about the scenery rating around on the outside for the Venetian carousel, because I didn't think we'd have to share it with anything. And that has immediately been proved wrong, unfortunately. So yeah, that's only got a 9% rating so far. So we're going to need to put a few things down to get this up. We'll start off with the bins. Or not. We will start off with the bins. Let me put down a bin. No. No, I can't. Oh, there we go. Put 2 down there then. That's fine. That makes sense. And put that there as well. That probably count towards the scenery rating, possibly. So that's something. We'll put our little welcoming snowman. And then, like I say, we're going to have to do a fair amount of scenery to get this one up. Oh, right in the middle of the queue. Stay in there now. I'm alright with that one. For some random reason. Yep, that's staying as well. That is staying as well. A few presents. Oh, senior ratings hit the 50 ratings. We've hit the easy objective, which is wonderful. It did seem like it was a little slow with the objectives in the last video. It seemed to take a while to really get anywhere. So it's nice that we've actually hit one of the main objectives relatively early on in this one. I'm going to build a little tower of presents over here. And then we'll put some more sweets down. I don't really know what those are. White chocolate fingers? Is that what it is? Yeah. Yeah, it is. I did know what it was. Apparently I lied to you. I didn't even mean to. Just a compulsive liar. Lying about confectionery wherever I get the chance. And there aren't many chances, I'll tell you. I don't really use those massive dipped shortbread ones because they're quite large. Although I'll tell you what. Chocolate dipped shortbread. Oof. Oof. You give me some chocolate dipped shortbread and I will be yours. I will do anything pretty much for that. The other thing that I've discovered I'm a massive fan of, and it isn't a food item, it's related, is Love Heart scented hand wash. Which is like a limited edition thing that someone's doing. I don't know. There aren't many hand wash companies. Use your imagination, I guess. But it is so good. It smells so much like Love Hearts. And I like Love Hearts, but I love the smell. And we got one like on a whim last time we went shopping. And then we went shopping today and they're still doing them. It's like a limited edition thing, obviously. Not like an everyday flavour. But they're still doing them, so I bought 6. Which really wound the girlfriend up. She refused to even put them on the conveyor belt at the till. She didn't want to be associated with someone buying 6 identical Love Heart flavoured hand washes, which was brilliant. But I love them. I love them. I hope they never stop making them. So we have some research to reveal, which is wonderful. Ting! And give me that ting. Ting! So start another couple going. So how are we doing in terms of everything? We've hit the 800 guest rating. We are halfway to a senior rating of 100 and we need to attract 1,600 guests and then pay off all our loans. So really we're not doing too bad. The guest rating is still going up. Or guest numbers. Yeah, they're kind of hovering. They're kind of hovering around there. So we need to do a bit of work in terms of getting some more rides for those. And really the main reason for getting more rides is just to get more money, and that's how it sort of works. Many guests are thirsty. Well, I mean, I feel like you've only got yourself to blame. I really do. There is an option for you. Wildly available. So I might have to look at putting some rides over here. I know we've still got a bit of space over here, but I don't know why, but I'm kind of hesitant to use that. Not sure why. So what's the other thing we have to build? We have a couple new ones, of course. But the last of the originals was the Bumpin' Derby, wasn't it? So let's see if we can get the Bumpin' Derby. Yeah, that is the... We might have to get rid of these trees. Now we'll go about there. So if we put it... Oh, I might even go a bit lower. Okay, well, let's just try. Let's see what happens if we put it there. Craziness is what happens. Absolutely mental. Let's undo that for a second. How much would it cost just to flatten that terrain? Flatten to surface. Make it big. That's not too bad at all, is it? Not too bad. Ooh. Ah, but we do have a bit of an issue here. And obviously the surfaces are all kind of different. It all goes at a bit of a... Alright, let's start with that. Let's start with that and we can change it as we go, can't we? So let's get this one here. The entrance... Oh, the entrance is going to be a problem, isn't it? Entrance is going to be a mighty problem. Let's go back to the flat to surface. Let's make it a bit smaller. What's going on there? Why wouldn't you just go? Because I've already built the ride. Because I've already built the ride. Well, it might not be too bad. If we put the entrance there. The exit there. We can just do like a bit of a up and down sort of thing, can't we? That'll be fine. Obviously, absolutely zero scenery rating for this one. So we'll start off with the usuals. Where's my snowman? There he is. Welcoming people into the ride. What other kind of blueprints do we have down here? What's the DLC stuff? So that's not really any good for me. A melted snowman, I quite like the idea of. We'll whack one of those down. But let's just go snowman crazy on this one. I feel like that's what we're going to do. We started it now, so we're just going to go snowman mental. He's going to be looking at them. Oh, there we go. We're out of snowman already. But how's that done for scenery? That's done. Oh, that's done beautifully is how that's done. Jesus. Wasn't expecting it to go quite as well as that. So let's whack down. Let's just go with some candy corn. Let's just go with some candy corn. We'll have a little candy corn fence going up here. And a little candy corn tree. That's what we're going to have. A little candy corn tree. So pop that up, open her up, beautiful. Now I don't want to change the terrain too much because I want to use that queue. What was the other ride we had? Well, we've got two of the Forge and... What was the other ride we got? We got Whirly Rig, got Venetian Carousel, got the Teacups, got the Sundial, got the Cycola. Hyperspin. Hyperspin was the other one. Forge and Hyperspin. It's not huge excitement, so if we go with the Forge, which is bigger than I remember it being. Not so sure about that exit. Not so sure about that exit at all. I think that'll have to do for that. Any chance of me coming out of there? Not a sausage. Oh, and plus, I wanted to go over that side, didn't I? So let's try that again. Forge, spin it around. We go for about there. Yeah, because I can bring the entrance out there and hopefully manage to squeeze it in past that. Yeah, I can get rid of a little bit of that. That should be enough to get it in. So the entrance will go there. The exit will go there. Oh, it won't go. It won't go. Terrain too uneven still. Oh, you slimy little monkey. Okay. Keep going. Keep going. Oh. Keep going. Oh. There we go. Right. Okay, so a little bit further then. Right, that should be okay. Entrance. Exit. Connect the entrance to a path. Right. There's no reason that should not fit now. Look at that. Loads of room. Beautiful. Squizzle it right next to those. Oh, now it's going to have to go there, because it won't go up any higher. Straight into 70%. Wonderful. Of course, what I am doing by stealing the scenery from other rides is making me have to build more in terms of... Let's do it under the bin down there. Scenery in the future when I need to hit that high scenery rating of 100. I'm just cheating myself out of that, really, aren't I? But no matter. We shall go candy cane crazy on this one. Where are the others? There they are. Lots of little ones. And I'll put some larger ones around the back there. Is that enough? Not quite. Not quite. So you can have a couple of lollies as well. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, that's going to go up to 1050. We're going to open it up. And we have money pouring in now. Just pouring in. Nice little clustered collection of rides. I'm quite happy with that. So in terms of objectives, we need to hit that senior rating. We need to attract 1,600 guests and pay off the loans. How are our loans going? I won't research any more rides. I'm not sure we really need to. Loans, we have... Is it just 2,000 to pay it off? Shall I just do it? Let's just do it. And that's done then, isn't it? I haven't got to worry about it then. So I was thinking about building a roller coaster, but we need a little bit more money to do that, so we can't quite do that yet. That's fine. So whilst we're waiting for that, should we just build another ride then? So what have we got left? What was the one we had with the... it was the hyperspin, wasn't it? We went with the forge. So let's see if we can get the hyperspin up here. And how that is in terms of entrance and exit. So we put the entrance around there. The exit around there. No. Exit there. No. Okay, so I need to, oh, I'm saying that. I've suddenly had a huge influx of money, apparently. I'm now 8,000 flush. So, let's build a coaster. What's this one look like? What's this one look like? Yeah, much better. Much better. That's what we're going to build. Okay, so where's this going to fit? I can't auto-tunnel a blueprint? No, apparently not. Bit of a pain. Bit of a pain. This terrain's so uneven. So I could build it in here probably quite successfully. So I guess we'll do that. Let's do that. Then let's connect these paths up, which I think was 7 meters. Yeah, that looks about right. We've got plenty of space in the middle there to play around with. So the entrance we want up that end, the exit down that end. We'll do this bit first. And we'll connect the entrance to a path. I'll kick it off to the side before we bring it down, so we got plenty of room. But a nice meandering queue in. Just like that. And obviously 0 scenery rating to start with. So let's pop down our statue snowman to start with. And then what else do we have? We have a lovely tree. Let's pop down the tree. We have a candy collection. We'll have a couple of those, shall we? We have another tree, which is huge. Can we fit that one in about there? Maybe? Not really. What about this one? Also huge. What's this? It's just a little colourful fence. No, thank you. A Mahusive train. Put the Mahusive train up here, couldn't I? And train makes sense, it being a roller coaster. And a wooden, and it's a train themed roller coaster. Even better. That's perfect. We had all the snowmen. I think we've got one of these somewhere else. We won't worry about that too much. So what about one of those trees then going up there? Just like that, look. Beautiful. So already that should have pushed us up. Oh, blimey. All right. Sorted. Sorted. Although, saying that, we haven't done our bins and stuff. So let's squeeze in a couple of bins and one seat, as is tradition. And then we will test the ride. We will pop it up to 14. Let's try 14. I think we'll be okay with 14. So how are we doing? 1,300 guests and a scenery rating of 74. So we're doing all right. Ow, doing all right. If you've watched a few of my videos before, you might remember that a while back, about a month back, I had issues with my ankle or heel hurting, which was over the phone diagnosed as Achilles tendonitis with basically very little input from a doctor who didn't even bother to really see me. So, not sure how much I trust that diagnosis. But it cleared up, so I never actually went to a physiotherapist or anything, but it started hurting again recently. And what I just did was I just slammed the back of my heel into the end of my chair. Wonderful. And yes, my chair, if you haven't been watching the other videos, I am now in my new room, I should mention. We are largely there now. The desk is done. I've got my rug. I've got curtains today. My curtains arrived. I've unpacked all of the large boxes. I've got my... I think it's meant to be a DVD unit, but I'm using it as a semi-bookcase. Don't really have many DVDs left. A lot of my music DVDs and my Devin Townsend collection of stuff. Yeah, that's all in place. I've got a few little boxes to unpack. I've got my guitars to bring upstairs, but my guitar racks are down, so that's good. I've ordered another unit to go in the other alcove, and it's a bit of a shame, because I don't know if you haven't seen, if you take a look on Twitter, you'll see the sort of abstract, modern teal triangles me and my partner did, me and my girlfriend, did come out from the teal chimney breast, which look really good. And it's kind of a shame, really, because we're now covering up with these units so I can put my stuff in. But, you know, I have stuff. It needs to go somewhere. So we've got another unit coming for the other alcove, which is where all my old consoles and stuff are going to go, and anything else that needs to go somewhere. And then we're about done, really. I have to fix my Oculus cameras somewhere. They're currently just sat on top of my PC and the existing DVD unit, which isn't ideal. What I want to do, really, is put them on, get some of those adhesive mounts you can get 3D printed. You can get them on eBay or a few other places. Get some of those there, and I need to get the third camera set up, which it currently isn't. So I'm thinking maybe in the corner of the door, if I can get a mount on there somehow. I don't think that's too far. It certainly doesn't look too far. It's not a huge room. So now we're back to my full room scale VR, which would be beautiful. The PC is on the desk next to me, so you might just be able to pick up the PC noise a little bit more. I know some of my earlier videos you could get it when I was in my previous location. And I think the sound was amplified a bit, but where the PC was underneath the desk. And when I was downstairs in the front room in the new house, you couldn't hear it at all because it was miles away. But now I'm quite close to it, so you might pick it up a little bit, so apologies if you can. Right then. The roller coaster is hugely popular, of course. Of course, of course. We have repaid our loans, we can get rid of that. We don't really have to do much more. I was going to stop the video there, but all we need to do is get another 25 guests and get the scenery rating up. That's relatively simple. That's relatively simple. Let's just build that other coaster. The other coaster. Thank you. Where can we build the other coaster? Oh, we can build it there. That'll do, I think. The entrance and exit is on completely the wrong side, which is frustrating. Now you can edit that. There we go. Perfect. So if we put the entrance there and the exit there. Beautiful. Slightly meandering path coming around here. I'm leaving quite a lot of space because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what I did before with the other one. Oh, come on, bins. What's wrong with you? Alright, no bins for you. You don't deserve bins. So we shall get the blueprint snowman down. And then I'll just go crazy with the built-in blueprints, I think. So that worked quite well before. We haven't had one of these, so we'll have one of those. We'll have the other one just there. Don't know if we're going to fit the train in, so we won't worry about that. But we can do some snowmen. In fact, they can do it over the path. That's quite nice, isn't it? He's next to the lights, that's why he's melted. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Let's pop the gift collection down as well. How's that done for our scenery rating straight off the bat? Easy. Easy money. Easy money. 13 seems like a lot. Too late. It's done now. So once that's finished testing, we will open the park up. Our scenery rating is almost there. So what we'll do is we'll just haphazardly throw down a few more of these blueprints. That'll push the scenery rating up. And this new coaster should attract enough people to finish off the guests we need. There we go. There is the silver one. That is the scenery rating of 100 achieved. So yeah, those custom blueprints really just smash through the scenery. There was just wasting time smashing down all these little bits, and these ones here just, yeah. Deliciously, there it is done. We've just hit 1600. So there we go. That is Festive Funlands complete. Not too difficult. It is meant to be a hard objective. Did take a little while to get our money going, so maybe that's what we're referring to. So it does mean it's probably going to get a little bit more difficult in the next 2 objectives we have to do. So that's something to look forward to, because some of the hard objectives in the, or hard scenarios in the standard career mode were very tough. Very tough. So we'll see how they go. Can't say I'm hugely looking forward to them, because if you remember, there was that one coaster which took me, how many hours did I say it took me? I don't know, something absolutely ridiculous. Something ridiculous. Hopefully that won't be the case. Right, so we'll have like a little quick save just at the very end there. So I hope you're still enjoying Planet Coaster. If you are, please do click the like button. It's genuinely very much appreciated, as it always is. Of course, of course. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Obviously, that would also be hugely appreciated. We are trying to truck towards 1,000. We have slowed down over the last few days, I suspect, because all the school and colleges and universities are starting back up, so people have better things to do than sit at home and watch YouTube videos. Weirdly, those strange people who actually like to go out and do things, which doesn't involve just sit inside your room. So we are slowing down a little bit, so if you haven't subscribed, please do. Let's get those numbers up. And obviously, if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I see them. Otherwise, I shall see you next time in the next festive scenario in Planet Coaster's Career Mode Extras. Thank you very much for joining me.